What is momentum? You may have heard of it before, and you might know it as a measure of how hard it is to stop something that is heavy and is moving. For example, a train has more momentum than a car or a baseball. But when you first meet momentum in school, momentum is given by a mathematical formula: momentum equals mass times velocity, or P equals mv for short. And if you ever ask if it has any real-world meaning, you are told it is a measure of how much oomph something has. So what is the connection between these seemingly different descriptions of momentum, and what makes it important anyway? And the path to answer this question is: you know him, you love him, Newton's laws of motion. But to understand why that is the path, let's start with Newton's first law. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest, unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. This is talking about a deep concept in physics: inertia. Inertia is a measure of how hard it is to change something's speed. Anything stationary, its inertia is equal to its mass, or I equals m. And anything in motion, its inertia is equal to its momentum, or I equals p. We have already seen that p equals mv, which now makes sense for our first description. The larger the mass, the larger the momentum. But what about our oomph description? That comes from Newton's second and third laws. With a little bit of algebraic manipulation, we end up with the conservation of momentum. This says that the sum of momentum beforehand is equal to the sum of momentum afterward, or the total momentum does not change. For example, say you have a block and a ball, and the block is moving at 1 meter per second and has a mass of 2 kilograms, and the ball is not moving and has a mass of 1 kilogram. After some time, they collide and the block is stopped. What is the speed of the ball? Using the conservation of momentum, the speed of the ball is 2 meters per second, and that explains the oomph description and is how momentum is mainly used in the real world. Thanks for watching.